Good day fellas, I hope you are ready for your extra daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with Wolverine, which is in my humble opinion one of the better tier 5 tank destroyers, and in a way we could kind of call this a hidden gem. And in fact, I know it sounds weird, but I would say this tank can work better than T67 in many occasions. So enough of blah blah blah, let's go and let's try to make this vehicle work. And fellas, you know the drill already. If you want to know what kind of field modifications to use on the tank, what are expectation values for Mark of Excellence, how much base experience you need to get ace and so on, you can find everything in the index page, right? And looking into the Wolverine, those are equipment setups which I would recommend to go for. Obviously everything is depending how skilled your crew is. I am rolling with optics, rammer and improved aiming. Also, in order to get third Mark of Excellence, you need 1.3 thousand plus to get that. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy, everything is looking quite straightforward. Also, I have a good news, we are working already quite hard on the crew setup on every single tank tier 5 plus, so hopefully soon we are going to have it and it's going to be absolutely amazing. So whenever I have couple of day offs, whenever I am not streaming, I am pre-recording videos for you and I'm working on the index page, fellas. Everything is turning out very nice, and let's hope for the best. And fellas, I am doing that not for myself. I don't need index page. I am doing this for you, especially if you are a newer player in the world of tanks. Well, newer player, or alternatively you are coming back after the break to catch up with the things and to make the things work properly, you know, to have the proper coming back period in a way. Anyways, everything is Gucci, everything is fine. What do we have? We have quite slow start, but it is not a big deal whatsoever for us. We have all time in the world of tanks, fellas. We are using those high explosive shells to get rid of the buildings in front of us, because if enemies will try to make a bit of pressure, obviously we are going to make sure to punish them, and this is what we are playing for. There is no need for us to make a hardcore pressure and to go in front and after that regret our life choices. We have all time in the world of tanks, and plus on top of that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, looking into the matchmaking, right, we are feeling great. I mean, we are fighting against the tier 6, and obviously tier 6 is higher level than a tier 5, so that basically means we are not top tier, so we don't need to go crazy and just simply make a hardcore pressure. It is completely unnecessary, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. All we need to do, we need to be patient until we will figure out what is happening in the game. And by saying until we are going to figure out what is happening in the game, I mean until we will see our team is winning or our team is losing, right? Because at this point I believe it is not really that clear. Are we winning? Are we losing? No, but still you are up 1000 hit points. Yeah, that's quite a bit, but in the same time you can lose this 1000 hit points very easily if our team, let's say, trying to make pressure like this, if they will get into the crossfire, this 1000 hit points evaporate just like so. So this is not what we are looking for, fellas. Or, for example, silly goose pressure like this, par, and we are gone, you know? So this is not what we are looking for. Ooh, our art destroyed Panzer H, very unlucky gentleman, and look how accurate this vehicle is. It is quite a highlight, fellas. It is truly quite a highlight how accurate this vehicle is hitting the shots, right? Pay attention to what is happening. Our team started moving in, or kind of moving in. We have the one which is saying pir, and he is planning to make a bit of pressure, and that's completely fine. We want to get involved at this point as well, right? And how we are going to get involved, we will try to take this side angle here, and we will try to penetrate the Sterva a couple of times if we have a chance. That's one, that's very good. That's two, that's excellent. Can we go for a third one? That's three. Okay. Quite greedy. I shouldn't go for one more shot, but that's completely fine. This is on me, fellas. That was greediness from my side. We are winning this battle by 3000 hit points already. Once again, it is getting worse and worse and worse for the enemy team. They shouldn't be proud of their score, and I believe they are not proud of their score. At this point, I want to make sure I am safe from here and from here, and even though Biss is kind of aggressive, it doesn't really change anything because we are spotting him, and this is exactly what we want to see. We want to spot them like there is no tomorrow, and we are hoping our team to support us, right? Look at this, sweet assisting damage. That's ideal. It can't get better than this. Excellent, very good. So now look, we will wait until the Starval will get completely slaughtered. This is what we are waiting for, and he is dead. Since Starval is dead, we are trying to get a bit involved into this battle. And the next victim more likely is going to be this type T-34, or alternatively someone who is sniping here from the back. Once again, fellas, we are feeling completely fine, we are enjoying ourselves, and we are having literally a blast. Speaking of the blast, we are going to shoot him once. Unfortunately, we are missing our shot, and definitely we are getting spotted, and in fact there is at least one more tank destroyer sitting here in the back. So keep this in mind. Meanwhile, our Panzer decided to be very aggressive, so I need to outspot the tank destroyer who is sniping from the back. Oh, here we go, that's what I'm talking about. We are going for another one even though it's greedy. It doesn't really matter, we are still all right in a way. Although, our hit points is getting kind of more equal, if I can say so. We used to win by 3000 HP, and now it's only 1000 HP deficit for the enemy. So this is important thing to mention, an important thing to say. Ooh, hello there, how are you doing? If I will shoot, I will get spotted, so after a shot I need instantly go back like this. That's completely fine, fellas. And I know I am relatively aggressive in this battle, and there is nothing bad about it. Oh, Bishop. Ay, this is not what I want to see, fellas. This is not what I want to see, and Bishop is sitting somewhere here, so we need to keep this in mind. We need to keep this in mind, fellas. That's fine. We got this. Eventually, I will craft good enough angle to get involved in, and probably I should get involved already, kind of. What do you think? Wow, the gun accuracy of this tank is phenomenal, fellas. The gun accuracy of this vehicle is so good. Even compare that to the Stug, the gun accuracy is shining. I would say it is definitely shining. So, what do we want to do at this point? At this point, we want to beat the living crap out of the Bishop who is sitting here. And he is definitely not using keyboard. He should be right about here. That's good. We might get another shot. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Oh, that was a big misaim by me. I moved my mouse, but it's okay. We lost only 100 damage dealt, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, I am pretty happy with our performance, fellas. I am feeling pretty pumped up, and I think we did an absolutely amazing job, and I hope it is going to be a bit easier to play this map, especially in the lower tier. First of all, play safer. After that, pressure through the middle and just win the game, right? Okay, so what do we have, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? We have the second class, which is always nice and always much appreciated. We have 1.2 thousand damage, 1.4 thousand assisting damage. We are third by the damage dealt, and we are second by the experience, and we made quite a bit of profits. But keep this in mind, I am paying for the camo directive, and this is one of the most important things whenever you have a relatively low skilled crew. That's important thing to say. Anyways, without talking too much, let's go for round number 2. Let's go. And we are back. Not exactly what I am looking for. We have a tier 7 matchmaking in the Glacier, which is definitely not the best thing ever, but we are accepting what we have, and let's try to play this game. So, what is the best strategy for us, fellas? What is the best strategy for us? I don't feel like I want to go into the middle. I honestly do not feel like it, because bishop m41, I do not really want to hit by any, I do not want to get hit by any of those clickers. It is just simply no bueno for us. So instead of, okay. Instead of being super aggressive, we are going to be passive in a way, right? And hopefully we are going to craft a very nice angle from where we can punish someone who is going on top of the hill, or alternatively someone who is overpeaking the side. Because there is plenty of people who might do that. Plus on top of that, I would love to knock this tree towards this direction, so this tree is going to behave like camo for us. Just like this, maybe not ideal knocking down, but we are going to make it work. And now, this is kind of moment of truth, we will try to punish them. No, can you pick, fellas? What is the worst thing for our team? I would say, even though we have light tank up, but he can get kind of easily slaughtered by enemy artists, right? And our guy do not have that many HP left, so this is important thing to say. Look at the precision of the gun. Skill very accurate, thank you. Thank you. I know, fellas, I did my best while aiming, and the gun definitely made our life so much easier, don't you think so? By the way, speaking about the standard penetration of this vehicle is 128 millimeters, which is not bad whatsoever, and the gold 177, which is kind of enough to penetrate to majority of the tier 7 tanks without bigger problems whatsoever, if you know what I mean. I am struggling in this game. It is very hard to find right angles for us to eliminate enemies from the game. I am struggling quite a bit, but don't worry, it is okay, we are going to make it work. Speaking about making it work, as you can see, this T-34 will start panicking in a moment. Beautiful. This is exactly what I want to see. We are getting a bit of assisting damage from the cover 1, which is always much appreciated, and this is very good. Patience. For me, the hardest part in World of Tanks is to be patient in those situations when I truly want to make pressure, when I want to get involved, and I am feeling my performance is definitely not solid banana, but you still need to be patient, you know? If you will play like Mr. Cover 1 did, this is going to be like ticket straight to the garage, and you do not want to finish the game in the very first minute, do you? But in the same time, this gentleman, he is more likely new in the game, and you cannot expect every single person in World of Tanks to be ideal, because this is definitely not the case, my friends, believe me. In World of Tanks, you need to know positioning, you need to have patience, you need to know when exactly to push in front, because if you won't know things like this, you know, you are going to be kind of a meatball. But in the same time, I can tell you one thing, it doesn't matter how you are going to look into this, everyone is starting his experience in pretty much majority of the games as a meatball, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of game you are playing. If you are new, if there is better players than you will have quite a bit of the trouble. Okay, good. That was bad. I shouldn't take that hit from the IKEA. I shouldn't make this mistake, but I did. Oh well, kudos to this gentleman, he knows he can fire the blind shots. At this point I will load quite a bit of the APCR ammunition just in case for this cover 1 as hash, right? And we will try to farm him. So let's see, can we do this? I'm not planning to move whatsoever, because it is going to be, oh my bananas. I was about to say it is not going to be necessary, or maybe it will be necessary. Ay. Okay, I am accepting this, and nothing what I can change about that. At least trades in the end was okay. I was kind of down to one-shottable, and we got punished by the T67, so at least that's something. Once again, no complaints, no regrets. I am feeling pretty great with this. So what we are doing, we are teleporting into the game, into the end of this battle. Let's do this. And we are back, fellas. Not an excellent game, unfortunately defeat, but we need to give kudos for those light tanks and for the platoon number 1. They did a great job and they managed to win the game, but looks like this VK managed to pack 2.4 thousand damage, which is pretty damn good if you would ask me. Anyways, quite humongous minus in this game, even though we haven't fired that many APCR rounds. We fired maybe 4 or so, if I'm not mistaken, but this is the score which we are having. I believe the third game is going to be the best, so let's go. Oh boys, we are pretty lucky if you would ask me. Okay, so what do we have? We have extremely good map for this vehicle. We have Prokorovka. We have lower tier matchmaking. Aka, we are top tier. So you know what? Usually, probably I would go and I would play quite defensively in the 1-2 line with a tank destroyer. But in this kind of situation, I think I am going to go in the middle. Hopefully, from the middle, we will be able to be flexible, obviously. And from the middle, hopefully, we will be able to farm 1-2 line and in the same time 9-0 line. In my opinion, this is the most flexible position where you could be on this map. And even though enemies have 1 Arta, I am not too afraid of this clicker. I am not too afraid of him. So now if this Mr. BT7 will try to go to the if he will try to be a bit more aggressive, we should be able to obviously spot him and to hit him. And as you can see, this guy is playing relatively aggressively. That's fine. This is not bad whatsoever. I want to believe and I hope our team will be able to punish him for doing this silly goose decision, right? Beautiful, he is tracked and he is officially dead. Nice, very nice. 1 spotter less, and this is good. The fake Kappa. Nice name. And if you do not know what that means, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it's pretty much the Twitch meme. Kappa means like being sarcastic. Okay. And now we are farming. At this point, all I need to do, I need to aim my shots properly. Once again, pay attention to the precision of this gun. This gun is capable of doing very many bad things. I can promise you that. A lot of HP lost, that's okay. This Panzer did a bold move by being super aggressive, but in the same time it doesn't really matter. If I am going to survive even with 1 HP, I am going to feel completely fine. And I need to give a bit of the kudos for enemy team for destroying the building so I have less of the protection. This is actually pretty damn smart move. This is a smart play, fellas. This is definitely a smart play. Okay, we have Lago here, and we have the Mr. Leopard, and we have Chaffee. Oi, how many of them are playing aggressively here? Okay, at this point I need to focus and I need to open my eyes. That's all I need to do, and hopefully we will be able to eliminate them from this game. I am pre-aiming quite well. I cannot say my pre-aim is garbage, so that's something. Good. This is exactly what I want to see. We have already a decent game. This is definitely not the worst battle in the world of tanks, but we need to improve. I would love to get another 1,000 or so, and I believe we definitely can do so. There is plenty of forces which never ever was spotted. And I believe they might play in 1-2 line as well. So wait for it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, our team is making pressure towards the 1-2 line, and they should be able to spot them. Now, the first things first, I would love to see the Cover 1 or Su 76M, doesn't really matter. We want to see them, right? For obvious reasons. No давай, team. Interesting. So far, we cannot see absolutely anyone. "50 seconds left. There is a chance our M4 would spot artillery who is sitting somewhere here. I'm going to go for a couple of blind shots. What bad could happen, huh? 32 seconds left. We need to get closer to the cap. At this point, we need to get closer to the cap. That's super important. 20 seconds left. I need to decap the base somehow. This is a hard one, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This is a hard one. No, fellas? Maybe we have a clicker. Maybe our Jeff will be able to decap the base. Maybe. Maybe. 3, 2, 1 now. Oh, not even close. Not even close. Not even close. How are you doing? That's fine. We bought some time for our team. That's the most important thing, fellas. This is as much as I could give for our team in this game, honestly. I went in front, I knew I am kind of down to fartable, and I know our team needs to get involved at this point. I am very, very well aware of that. And luckily for us, I repeat, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, luckily for us, the capture shot pretty much saved our team. It is not victory yet by any means, but we are getting closer for victory. I'm kind of sad I lost many hit points in the first moment of the game, but unfortunately I cannot save this, you know? Mistakes were made and nothing what you can change there. Wow, that second shot. The gun of this vehicle is solid banana. Okay. Excellent. Okay, I am obviously way more focused on this game because I really want to win this after the fails which we had before. And I think this tank is capable of doing so much more than I showed for you, fellas. I truly want to believe, and I truly believe this tank is in a way like a hidden gem, you know? That's what I think. And that's what I believe in. Oh, beautiful angle. Extremely good angle. Excellent. And once again, we are doing quite a heavy lifting here. Cover 1 tourist. I am going to load APCRs for cover 1. It is important thing to do. If my accuracy is going to be fine, if I will aim properly, we should be alright. Excellent. Excellent. No. Beautiful. Beautiful. Whew, that's what I am talking about when I'm saying if our accuracy is going to be alright. Okay, I would love to figure out where exactly this M10 is. I do not know in which bush this gentleman is sitting at, but he is clearly in the bush. And I am down to one-shottable, and this is not the greatest thing ever, don't you think so? I have a couple of the high explosive shells, and I am going for a blind shots left, right, and center. And I am hoping one of those will connect. Unfortunately, it wasn't the case. How to get involved here? This is the question now. I have an idea. This is a very risky idea, but I am up to take the risk because this is only one way how we can actually win this battle, right? This is important thing to say. Luckily for us, our Panzer, I hope he's going to enter the cap. If our Panzer will enter the cap, we are going to feel relatively great because we do not really have the cap pressure anymore left. And this is important thing. Cool. Not ideal. Not ideal, but that's what we have. Okay. I need to relocate a bit and I need to take this bush here. This bush is the bush where I want to play. Good. I am hoping for our Arta to eliminate this guy from the game. This is very important. the chance he's going to blind shot me is minimum. Oh, absolutely amazing battle. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I think we showed what this vehicle is capable of, and I think we played this battle to perfection. Obviously, the first moment when we lost majority of our hit points was silly goose decision, but it doesn't really matter how we start, it matters how we finish, don't you think so? So yeah, this is absolutely amazing. Meanwhile, there is a gentleman here. We are smacking him once, we are smacking him second time, and we are dead. It doesn't really matter, he should be dead. I can hear, and I can see how our Panzer and Art is aiming for him, and he is dead. Absolutely amazing. Not even close, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Not even close. Absolutely amazing game. I am still proud of this. I believe this is going to be an easy ace, and overall it was very, very good game. Clap, 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 clap. Easy ace my ass. First class, learn to play skill. Well, maybe that makes sense, me saying it is kind of a hidden gem, don't you think so? First class, high caliber, defender, confederate. I do not know what do you want me to say. That was nuts. Anyways, we lost a bit of the credits, but it doesn't matter. But overall, the game itself was truly interesting and very, very nice, if you would ask me. Anyways, after this session, we have 1.7 thousand damage, 600 assisting damage, and our score is 2.3 thousand. I am pretty happy with this. I think we did a great job, especially in the third game. And all, I am happy with my performance. If you never played with Wolverine, I would highly, I repeat, highly recommend to test this vehicle out. And now, thank you very much for watching. That was your daily dose of skill, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.